العلم أشراف مطلوب وطالبه لله أكرام من يمشي على قدمه. العلم نور مبين يستضيء به أهل السعادات والجهال في الظلم.
والأثمان الشيخ the Shaykh rahimahullah is referring to gold and silver. Where the Shaykh says wal-athman, he is referring to gold and silver. And anything that takes its position, or anything that is used in place of dhahab or fidda. What comes under that? Currency, cash. طيب. وعروض التجارة. Zakah is not wajib upon anything other than used for. So, مثلا, the clothes that you've got on, how much zakah do you have to pay on it? The car that you drive, how much zakah? None. The home that you live in, no zakah. No zakah. That's based on the hadith of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. ليس على المسلم في عبده ولا فرسه صدقة. There is no sadaqah. يعني zakah wajib upon the servant with regards to his abd, his servant, and his faras, his dabba. Zakat al-sa'im. The Shaykh now is going to talk about these four that he mentioned. These four include number 5, which is what? So these four that the Shaykh rahmatullahi alayhi mentioned, he is now, after knowing that there is zakah that is wajib upon it, the next question is, how much zakah do we pay? Now that we know there is zakah that is wajib upon these four that the Shaykh rahimahullah mentioned, the next thing that we want to know is how much zakah is payable on these different types of zakah man. This is where these notes. On the first page and the second page, you've got the nisab of the camels. On the second page, you've got the nisab of the camels. Then on the third page, you've got the nisab for sheep. Then you've got the nisab for cows. And then you've got nisab for zakat and gold. For gold, and then for silver, and then for currencies. And last but not least, you've got the nisab for that which comes out from the earth. So these notes, inshallah, we'll obviously, this is just the first draft. There's obviously a few things that need to be edited. Lakin, we go through it and we study it from this. So the Shaykh says, فأما السائمة فالأصل فيها حديث أنس رضي الله عنه أن أبا بكر كتب له هذه فريضة الصدقة التي فرضها رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم على المسلمين والتي أمر الله بها رسوله في 24 من الإبل. طيب. We can read from the book later on. The most important thing is that you understand this jadwal. طيب. طيب. The zakah for the nisab for camels. You take it from me. From these pages. Under 5. How much zakah is wajib? No. So anything under 5 camels, there's no zakah wajib upon it. Tayyib. So the zakah or the nisab, the threshold, the nisab for camels is what? 5. Tayyib. From 5 to 25, from 5 to 25 or 24, a person has to pay sheep. So when it comes to camels, what you pay is either sheep or camels. When it comes to camels, if a person has camels, the zakah they pay obviously depends on the amount of camels they have, صح? طيب. The zakah they pay is either going to be, it is one of two. Either they pay sheep or they pay camels. Anything under 24, they pay sheep. So if a person has 5, they pay 1 sheep. Go up. If a person has 10, they pay 2 sheep. If a person has 15, they pay 3. If a person has 20, they pay 4. Like, what if a person's got 17? How many sheep do they pay? Why is that? Do the sisters agree? The brother said there's 3 sheep wajib upon the person who owns 17 camels. Correct or not? Correct. Anything between the 2 nisabs, is what is called awqas. Box, yani awqas. So there's no zakah that is wajib on it. 23. Person's got 23 camels. What is the zakah that is payable? 4 sheep. طيب. And these 3 are what? So in reality, where it says from 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, if you were to say 5, 10, 15, 20, that is enough. Because you know anything between 5 and 10, it still goes back to the nisab of what? 5. Anything between 10 and 15, the nisab always goes back to what? 10. And likewise. So for both of these pages, you can apply the same principle. Fine. When you get to 20, when you get to 25, that's when you no longer pay sheep as zakah. You pay what? Camels. You pay camels. So anything over 25, you pay camels as zakah. However, there's no principle to the numbering and to what has to be paid. These can just have to be memorized exactly how it is on the sheet and exactly how it is in the hadith. There is no qa'idah or no principle that can help you in knowing how much to pay. Is that understood? So you don't have to memorize the numbers. Lakin, just memorize, instead of memorizing from this number to this number, just memorize the actual number. For example, 5, how many? 10, 15, 20. The next nisab is 25. And then 36. And then 40, 46. And then 61. There's no principle. So So it's a matter of just memorizing it. As for what you pay, there's 4 ages for camels. Whether they are more, Allahu A'lam. Like in the hadith, the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned 4 ages of camels. And depending on how much or how many camels, depending on how many camels you have, you pay a different age camel. So for example, مثلا بنت المخاض. بنت المخاض is a 1-year-old. Makhad means that its mother is more often than not pregnant. That's why it's called Makhad. Bint al-Labun is what? A 2-year-old. Bint al-Labun is a 2-year-old. The Hiqqa is a what? 2-year-old. And a Jad'a is a 4-year-old, right? Yeah. No, it's there. Yeah. No. Yeah, let's stop. Just try and make a car. طيب, that is a Jad'a. So you can see Bint al-Makhad, Bint al-Labun, Hiqqa and Jad'a. The highest amount of zakah that you'd have to pay is a 4-year-old. Is a 4-year-old. Anything under 25, we say you pay what? Sheep. Anything between these numbers, anything under 129, under 120, you would pay either one of these. Anything under 121, you pay either one of these. Maybe that's some sort of guideline or some sort of principle. So if you've got method, for example now, if you've got 25 up to 35, you pay what? Bint al-Makhad. Like, let's just finish up camels. So once you get to 120, you'd have to pay, that's when the nisab, or 121, that's when the nisab changes. Is that understood? Bint al-Makhad, Bint al-Labun, Hiqqa, Jad'a. Right. Why are we discussing camels and then nisab? We don't have camels. Why are we discussing camels? Not quick questions. Hey, they had that back in the day. We don't have that now. Part of our religion. Sahih. Part of our religion. Huh? Hassan, there are, but I'm talking about us now. Qiyas made on what?
I'm not sure, but maybe like could be using something today.
La, with camels and sheep and camels, sheep and cattle, la, no qiyas. It stays like that. It stays like that. Even the amount can't be changed. Lakin it's a part of our religion, and this is the Torah. These are the works of our scholars. The works of our scholars. So just because we don't use it at a certain time, then we still learn it. We still learn about it. مثلا الآن كتاب الطهارة. There's a chapter called Bab al-Hayd, صح? Half of the population doesn't know what Hayd is. So do we say we only teach it to one half? No. It is part of our Sharia. It's part of our Sharia. طيب. After Maghrib, inshallah, we'll discuss the second page, which is when a person has more than 121 camels, how much do they pay? There's a principle for that, which makes it easier. So if a person has 200, you'll know how much to pay automatically. If a person has 160, you'll know how much to pay based on this qa'idah. The qa'idah is, مثلا, every 40 camels you pay Bint al-Labun. No, it's on there. It's on the second page. For every 40 camels, you pay a Bint al-Labun. Bint al-Labun is what? A 2-year-old. For every 40, you pay a 2-year-old. طيب, a person has مثلا 130. How much would they have to pay? 130. A person has 130. Ali has 130. What does he pay? Choose the qaida. So the qaida is every 40 you pay bintul labun, a 2-year-old, for every 40, or a 3-year-old, a hiqqa, for every 50. That's simple. How many 40s in there and how many 50s in there? Right. How many 40s in there? How many what? 42. Right. 40, add 40, add 40. How much? How many? 120. Right. What is the extra? 2 sheep. No, it's wrong. There's a 10 that's wrong. There's a 10 that's wrong.
Take 140 off.
Huh?
Take 140 off and you have 50.
2 40s and 50.
Right. 40, 40 and 50 equals what?
130.
What is 50 at 40 at 40? 130. Right. So you pay what? Huh? We say for every 40 you pay what? A 2-year-old. So 2-year-old, huh? 40 what? 2-year-old, yeah? And a 50? You pay what? A 3-year-old. Right. What did I say? It was, there is technically 120. We have got what? There are what? Oh, there is 3 40s in there. Like we've still got what? An extra 10 that we haven't used, huh? Right. If you ever find that you have an extra 10 that you haven't used, then it's wrong. You need to recalculate. مثلا الآن, next example. We have, we're just finishing camels. Once we finish the misal of the camels, we're gonna go into, we're gonna pray. So the person has, مثلا, there's extras but less than 10. Because it's got to be waqs. So there is got to be extras, but it can't reach 10. طيب مثلا الآن 145. 145. How many 50s and how many 40s? 2 50s and a 40. طيب. For the 50, what did we say we have to pay? 3-year-old. And for this 3-year-old, and for this 3-year-old. What's the extra? 5. Waqs. Right. مثلا 178. 178. How many 50s and how many 40s?
3 40s.
Yeah, 40, excellent. 50, 40, 40 and a 40. Right, so we pay what? 3-year-old. 2. So if a person has got 178 camels, they pay what? 1 3-year-old camel and 3 2-year-old camels. Is that understood? The sisters, have you not understood this?
Yeah.
So why not answering? Wait, this one's for the sisters.
But there's a lot which can come and
What do you mean? You know what? There is a mistake in one of them. The 1 to 60, yeah. Edit it. 1 to 60, and 1 to 69.
1 to 70.
For 2-year-olds it's meant to say. And then the next one, 170 and 179, it's meant to say 3 2-year-olds. Huh? Yeah. Human error. Babe, the sister, the question you had, what is it? Does it make a difference? Which camel you pay? Now we're going to get to that in a minute. Your question, we're going to get to it in a minute, where you've got an option of paying either this or that, right? So we're going to get to that when we get to 200. So the question is for the sisters, 188. A person has 188. What do they pay? From the sisters. How many 50s in that? Huh? 250, so 50 and 50, right? 240s. What does that come up to? What's the total? What is this 8 called? Waqs. مبني على العفو. طيب. So what do we pay? A 3-year-old, 3-year-old, 2-year-old. طيب. No, you won't pay. Anything with camels, anything under 25, anything under 24, afwan, sheep. Anything over 25, camels. 188, for example. 180. So we said that 180 is the one we've just done now. 250s and 240s. So you're asking about the 8s, huh? That 8 is what is called waqs. It's disregarded. It is disregarded. طيب. Last question on this. 200 camels. طيب. How many 50s in that? 4. And how many 40s in that? 5. Now we have what? 2 nisabs. We have 2 nisabs. What do we say to the person that's paying zakah? Huh? Either he can choose what he pays, or we look at what is more beneficial for the masakeen that is to be given to. And 200 won't be given to what? 200 won't be given to the masakeen. This amount will be given to the masakeen either for 2-year-olds or 5 3-year-olds. So we look into the hal, the state of the masakeen.
4 3-year-olds.
Yeah, 4 3-year-olds. La. 4 50s. 4 3-year-olds. What did I say? Nah, 4 3-year-olds. And 5 2-year-olds. Sorry. We ask the masakeen, and we see.
After 5, with 5 3-year-olds.
It's not wahi, just change it, yeah. Human error. You can actually knock down planes with human error. طيب. 200. So we look at the masakeen. Whichever is more beneficial for the masakeen. For 3-year-olds, haqqaq is more beneficial for them, then we give them that. If 5 banatul laboon is more beneficial for them, then we give them that. We can also say it goes back to the person that is paying the zakah, whichever he wishes to pay. طيب. That's the end of the nisab to do with the camels.